Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do,
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed, Le'olam Va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבר אחים גם יחד.
to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. 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 Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum.
Page 128, we'll begin with words of welcome this Shabbat. Hine ma tov. Hine ma tov u'manayim.
Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine ma tov, how good it is for all of us to be together this evening. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, whether you're joining us in person or joining us via the live stream. As we like to say here at Temple Israel, you have always belonged right here. I'm Rabbi Zach Pleasant. I'm joined by Cantor Becky Mann, Julian Chin on piano. Eric and Sean are here in the back helping us out, along with Lester. And we are thrilled to be celebrating Shabbat with all of you this evening. Yesterday was the shortest day of the year, which also means it was the darkest. But that means tonight is very special because tonight is the first day that we enter a period starting tonight and every day following where there is a little bit more light and a little bit more hope and a little bit more love. And that happens naturally, yes, but it is also our job to feel the inspiration of those days getting a little bit longer, of those days getting a little bit lighter, and bring as much light as we can into the world as well. That's what we try to do at the beginning of every Shabbat with our the kindling of our Shabbat candles. We'll turn to page 120. We begin each Shabbat with Kabbalat Shabbat, the receiving of Shabbat. We try to get in that mindset of what Shabbat might look like for us this year. And so Kabbalat Shabbat is a time when we like to sing. If you don't think you can sing or you don't think you have a good voice, this is the time where it doesn't really matter because we're the ones with microphones and you don't have microphones. So just sing. Let's make a joyful noise together. We'll begin on page 648. Page 140.
Shir Le'om HaShabbat Mizmor Shir Le'om HaShabbat Tov lechodot l'Adonai Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Lehagid baboker chasdecha ואמונתך בלילות להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות ידעי As we turn to page 138, continuing to welcome in Shabbat, we turn to the words of Lecha Dodi. These words we say each Friday night as we think of the mystics in Sfat who would run out into the fields to welcome in Shabbat. We might not be physically running out into fields, but with our spirit, with our song, we lift up that joy with the words of Lecha Dodi. We'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, rising and turning to face the entrance before verse 9.
Page 138.
Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד כי השמיענו אל המנוחה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו תפארת ולתהילה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה
לקראת שבת ובנך יהי מקור הברכה ראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה
Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה
התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה.
Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת פעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלם בואי חלם Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה
Now that we've greeted Shabbat, let's take a few moments to greet one another. We'll remain standing in body or spirit and turn to page 146. We'll invite you to be seated. Turn to page 150.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת.
Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments.
Torah umitzvot, hukim umishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta.
We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us.
ואהבתך אל תסיר, ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
154.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי V'tem kedoshim leElohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem leElohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. As we continue to bring in that light now that each of our days become a little bit longer, we think about the ways that our gratitude can be a reflection of that light. Our Micha Mocha prayer reminds us of the gift of freedom, a gift that is not just given to us, but a gift that we must never take for granted. We turn to page 158 for the words of Micha Mocha. Ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'etar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot hosef eleh. Try that with me. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'etar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot hosef eleh. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha bo ke'ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam ze Elianu hanu ve'amehu. Adonai imloch ze'olam va'ed. Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai.
With gratitude for the freedoms we have, we also acknowledge that we are vulnerable. With freedom comes vulnerability, and so we turn to page 160 to the words of Hashkivenu as we ask for protection.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'havitenu shoreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'havitenu shoreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'havitenu shoreinu lechaim.
pray for that peace and that protection, it's appropriate also to offer a prayer for the state of Israel. You can join me on page 377, either in the Hebrew or in the English. Avinu Shabashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulatenu, Hagen Aleha be'evrat chastecha, Ufros Alecha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha va'amitcha lerasheha, Sareha v'yoatzeha, V'taknein be'etza tova milfanecha, V'natata shalom ba'aretz, V'simchat olam leyoshveha, V'nomar, Amen. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
Amen. We rise as we turn to page 164 for the words of our Amidah. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agin tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Mekoneh Hakol, מזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם מעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים דרופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
In this season of giving, we'd like to offer you the gift of a few moments of quiet. You can remain standing or be seated as you are comfortable. You can continue with the prayers in our Siddur through page 178, or you can close your books, put them to the side, and pray whatever we call Tfilat Halev, the prayers of your heart. And we'll continue together on page 178. We take a few moments of quiet reflection.
Prayer for Peace, page 178. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim
One of my favorite things about community, Jewish community, this community, but community in general, is that we hold each other up in moments of sorrow, pain, hurt, and moments when we're in need of healing. And so when we turn to Misha Berach as a moment in our prayer service, when we're thinking of those in our lives who are in need of some healing, some strength, some love, some support, maybe it's ourselves. In fact, maybe it's ourselves more often than we think. We say those names out loud in this space together as one community so we together can hold those names up and offer that love and strength and support together. So if there's a name that you are thinking of for this prayer of healing that you would like to say out loud so we can all hold together as one community, please do so at this time. If you're joining us via the live stream, feel free to type that name into the chat or simply say it out loud wherever you are. Those who have been made known to us at this time in our temple community, we're thinking of and we send thoughts of healing to Scott Barrow, Ruth Beitel, Carolyn Breidenbach, John Burns, Heather Coronado, Frida Easton, Steve Elliott, Mari Freites, Jackie Fuchs, Roy Fuchs, Laney Gans, Bob Gillespie, Carol Goldberg, Jeff Helfand, Aharon Hirsch, Ellen Kaplan, Richard Lieberfarb, Robbie Regano, Kelly Snisky, Dale Winokur Troy, Derek Yak, Moshe Yaakov Ben Yocheved. For those names we've said out loud and for all of those we hold in our hearts, page 371, this prayer is for them all.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
Another one of the reasons that I love community is because we also can hold each other up in moments of success, in moments of joy and celebration. We hold each other up in moments of strife and sorrow and struggle, and we too hold each other up and lift each other up in moments of joy and celebration. So if there is something that you are celebrating, be it a birthday or an anniversary or membership to Temple Israel or something that you feel is worth celebrating for you, and you would like to share that celebration or joyous moment so this community can raise you up and hold you up together, please do so at this time. If anyone has anything they would like to share that they're celebrating today, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sunday, happy birthday. Any other birthdays? Your dad's birthday, happy birthday. Mazel tov, congratulations. Other celebratory, joyous moments that you want to recognize in this community? It's going to get less dark. Amen. Amen. Other moments of joy, of celebration, whether you are saying them out loud or you choose to hold them in your heart, this community celebrates with you and lifts you up. And so we'll turn to words of Shehechianu, recognizing with gratitude that we celebrate and lift each other up in moments of joy and celebration as well. That is on page 344.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Baruch atah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Many of us at this time of the year are reading lists or making lists or judging other people's lists of the bests of 2023. Books, albums, movies, etc., all of which were released during this last revolution of our planet around the sun. That's what we'll mark next week, the completion of another full revolution, a new year. Many of the markers of time that are commonplace to us actually have specific scientific backing. Earth revolves around the sun every 365 1/4 days. We'll make up for that fraction this year by adding a whole extra day into the month of February. We call that a year. Or if you were with us on Rosh Hashanah, we could also call it 525,600 minutes a year. Our moon revolves around us. The moon revolves around the planet Earth roughly every 28 days, and we call that a month. And our own planet rotates on its own axis once every 24 hours, one day. These units of time that help us divide and sort out our lives have very specific scientific measurements, mostly. One of my favorite teachings is that there are scientific reasons for why and how we mark a day, a month, and a year, but not a week. That's created by us. Jews mark time in unique ways, much of which is not reliant on the natural scientific world around us. The creation of Shabbat, as Rabbi Heschel puts it, a palace in time, has been central to Jewish life as long as there have been Jews. It marks a week, which we use for our Torah reading cycle and has become the basis for the modern work week. The mourning process is grounded in counting and time as well, from Shiva to Shloshim, to Shana, to marking a yahrzeit. Even the liturgists 2,000 years ago wrote a prayer called Birkat HaGomel, which is specifically recited to mark the time at the end of a particularly difficult ordeal. When you want to mark that time, there's a specific prayer that you say that signifies that you're ready to end that portion of your life, that feeling of your life. But my favorite Jewish marking of time also happens to be my favorite blessing in all of Judaism. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Most often translated as, "Blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, for giving us life, for sustaining us, and enabling us to reach this season." Usually, you'll hear this blessing at firsts of things. The first night of Hanukkah, on Rosh Hashanah, or to celebrate joyous celebratory occasions, as we just did. But part of the reason that this is my favorite blessing in all of Judaism and I have it hanging on the wall of my office is because of its all-encompassingness. Yes, cultivating a practice of gratitude is important and helpful. I'm sure many of us might be adding gratitude practices to our New Year's resolutions. And Shehechianu is indeed one of the ways that we express gratitude for those joyful moments in our lives. But for me, this blessing's power is because it's about much, much more than just those wow moments. The end of the blessing simply says, V'higianu lazman hazeh, for bringing us to this exact moment. This one. Not this joyous one, or this special one, or this holiday. Lazman hazeh. Simply the moment that is right now. And therein lies the whole power of this blessing for me. It's a reminder that those everyday moments are just as worthy of blessing as well. If you're someone who's working on cultivating a practice of gratitude, it's a reminder that we can and maybe should seek to find gratitude in the mundane. And we still can and should say Shehechianu, offering praise and gratitude for reaching this moment. But maybe, more than the mundane moments, Shehechianu offers us an opportunity to acknowledge with gratitude those moments that are less than good. If you're feeling down for any reason, gotten negative feedback at work, have been arguing with a loved one or family member, and generally feel like this is a bad day or week or month or year, we still have the power to mark that time by saying Shehechianu. To recognize that even with everything going on, and maybe despite everything that has been going on, we have made it to this moment. And for that, we can offer gratitude and praise. Shehechianu. No matter what is going on in our lives, we have made it to this moment right now. And that is worthy of blessing. Shehechianu is a blessing of resilience, maybe even a blessing of hope. For some of us, 2023 was the best year of our lives, filled with joy and celebration, life's greatest blessings and opportunities. And for others, 2023 may have been the worst year of our lives, overcome with struggles and burdens we may not have expected, dealing with pain and loss and sorrow, both personally and in our larger world. I imagine for most of us, certainly for me, it's somewhere in the middle, a little bit of both. The ups and downs of being a human being living in this world. But this blessing is available to us to help lift up those joyful celebratory moments and also to lift up those moments that feel negative or even just ordinary. Shehechianu is the way we mark time in our tradition wherever we are in life, for those joyous moments or not, for all that is true. So as we embark on another new year, may we each strive to find that blessing in our lives, wherever they may take us.
We are here, we begin to see the holy spark within. At this time, in this space, we've arrived in this place.
For all that we are, for all that is true, for the blessing of all that is new. We give thanks for every moment with you.
Shehechianu,
Shehechianu,
Vekiyamanu,
Vekiyamanu,
Vehikianu,
Vehikianu,
Lazman hazeh. 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 It's Kadam, Fate's Kadash, Shemei Rabbah.
As we turn now to memory, we will continue our practice here at Temple Israel. I'm telling the story of just one precious soul who was among the 1,200 plus who were murdered on October 7th in Israel. And so tonight I want to tell you the story of Aviv Baram, 33 years old, who was killed, was murdered defending his hometown of Kfar Aza, who attacked his kibbutz on October 7th. He leaves behind a wife, Rachel, and 2 children. After being shot while trying to help a comrade, he found cover behind a tree and was able to call out to his family and the group that his family was with to send a warning that the Hamas terrorists were wearing IDF uniforms and those who were hiding should not open the doors to them. According to his family, he continued to fight until his last moments, And at his funeral, his wife Rachel said that he saved countless lives that day in the kibbutz. Aviv worked as a production tech for some of Israel's biggest musical acts, including rocker Ivry Lider, who performed and eulogized him at his funeral. We say Zichrono Livracha, may Aviv's memory always be for blessing. We also turn to those who are observing Shiva or Shloshim, the first 7 or 30 days after a loss. If you are in this period of mourning and you would like to share the name of your loved one aloud, we invite you to do so at this time. As a Temple Israel community, we're observing Shiva the first 7 days and Shloshim the first 30 days, following the passing of Erwin Cohen, father of Cindy and Alan Zuckerbrod, Kathy and Mark Lassery, Cheryl and Blair Efron, grandfather of Samantha and John, Jason and Steph, Alexander and Lauren, Jonathan and Emily, Zach and Ariana, Julie and Patrick, Emma, Sophie and Alex, Oliver, Penelope, and Charlotte. Enid W. Gans, mother of Austin and Cheryl, Harrison and Heidi, and Andrea and Robert, sister of Philip and grandmother of Evan, Bradford, and Jordan. Of Matthew Gensler, son of David and Karen Gensler, brother of Melissa and Ned, and uncle of Sophie and Izzy. Bob Bernstein, husband of Bobby, father of Lydia, Doug and Melissa, and Brian and Lauren, grandfather of Miriam, Brendan, Alana, Jason of blessed memory, Jessica and Graham, Audrey, Kayla, Sadell, Esther, and Nate. And Irving Glazer, husband of Vassell of blessed memory, father of Alfred and Irene, Cheryl and Samuel, and Scott and Lisa, grandfather of Matthew and Lindsay, Jonathan and Emily, Adam and Perry, Leah and Timothy, Jeffrey and Malin, and great-grandfather of Ethan and Felix. If you're observing a yahrzeit this evening, the anniversary of a loss, and would like to share a name aloud, we invite you to do so at this time. We're observing the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of the following members of our TI family: Philip Beeman, Robert Beckoff, Sidney Blauner, Lee Hertz Bretler, Rhonda Schneider Cassis, Bertram Fields, Sarah Fishman, Rhoda Friedland, Sandy Glick, Saralta Goldstein, John Inamorati, Leo Kassoff, Harvey Kaufman, Deborah Maddow, Patricia Manley, Dorothy Marmer, M. Victor Meyer, Albert Messman, Carol Ann Ladd Pavan, Alfred Plain, Matilda Raffel, Herbert Ranowitz, Doris Rome, Harold Rothschild, Norman Schulman, Shirley Schwartz, Gene Seltzer, Arthur Shapiro, Robert Sharp, Rosalind Togut, Monica Wayne, Ann Richmond Weiskopf, Constance Joy Westrick, Hyman Zimmerman, Esther Zipkin, and Benjamin Howard Zern. If you're joining us via the live stream and have a name to share, we invite you to do so by typing the name into the comments or simply saying that name out loud wherever you are. We invite those in the period of Shiva or Shloshim to rise in body or spirit, and please remain standing. And for those who are observing a yahrzeit, to please rise in body or spirit and remain standing. We turn to page 598, and as one community, we rise in body or spirit for the words of Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, v'yithaleh, v'yithalal, Shemei d'Kudusha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all who mourn, to which we say together,
Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, huya say shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru, amen.
I invite you to be seated. We'll turn to the words of Kiddush as we sanctify this day and this week. The blessing is on page 123.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav veratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat lechaim. We'll continue with our motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz B'te'avon. We'll conclude with those words of Shehechianu, those words that just offer gratitude for reaching this very moment in time, this Shabbat. Repeat after us. Shehechianu,
Shehechianu,
V'kiyimanu,
V'kiyimanu,
V'hikianu, Lazman hazeh, Shehechianu, V'kiyimanu, V'hikianu, Lazman hazeh.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.